And so this guy doesn't even need an introduction because he's known here in Santa. And help me welcome your boy Reflex to the stage.
Thank you, Carlos. It's your boy Reflex. What's up, everybody? See, I was nervous till I heard that. Now I'm good. I just walked here from 3 blocks away. Who am I kidding? I Ubered, but it was still from 3 blocks away. So I wanted to start this off with a little PSA in the beginning because I love comedy and I love being a comedian, but what I don't like is telling people I'm a comedian. And you might not know what that means, but comedian is one of those few professions that when you tell them what you do, they just don't believe you, ever. So they put you on the spot and they make you prove yourself. You're like, oh, hey, I'm your boy Reflex, I'm a comedian. Hey, we got a comedian over here. We got Mr. Don Rickles on the microphone. Hey, if you have a comedian, make me laugh. Tell me something funny. Tell me a joke. Hey, man. You know, I'm just trying to give you condolences, and I don't think it's appropriate to tell you jokes in front of your aunt's dead body right here. You know, it's because you can't put people on the spot. You know, when you see somebody and they tell you they're a comedian, you know, just ask them if they have a YouTube page or when they're performing, and then you go see them. Don't just put them on the spot, because you would take anybody else's word for it. You wouldn't just put them on the spot, you know? If they said, I am a chef. Oh, yeah, chef's restaurant over here. We have a chef. Yeah? You bake me some soup. Cook me a sandwich if you're a chef. Oh, doctor, you're a doctor. Oh, Doogie Howser over here. Why don't you take out my gallbladder? I hear you don't even need it, but I wouldn't know. I'm a doctor. Apparently you are, so have at it. Oh, you're a porn star. You're a porn star. Prove it. Have sex with me real quick. No, like real quick. Just real. All right, I thought I'd try. But you know, you just don't put people on the spot, because for one, they don't like being put on the spot, ever, nobody. And second of all, who the fuck are you? Jerry Seinfeld? If I make you laugh, are you gonna take me in a classic car and you're gonna feed me coffee and put me on your show? No, you're not. It's not gonna happen. So with that said, just let comedians be comedians. There's no one out there pretending. And but I'm glad we have the spot. Let's hear it for the Jean Cocteau, everybody. So much good things happen here. And I'm glad there's comedy, but there's not too much comedy. So I have to branch out. I'm a DJ/party facilitator, a rapper, a community theater actor. See, that rhymes. And a cashier. That's right. I like making money for other people. But it's okay. You know, it keeps me humble. And by humble, I mean broke as shit. I can't complain though. This last year, 2018, I won Best DJ in Santa Fe. Best DJ, 2018. I even got to play George R.R. Martin's New Year's party last year, which was amazing. Thank you. I cannot complain. That was one of the best nights of my life. But for every positive, there's a negative, and for every up, there was a down. And there was definitely a downside. I learned a real important lesson. In Santa Fe, if people hate you and you win something in Santa Fe, those motherfuckers will come out of the woodwork to let you know. I had people that I hadn't seen since elementary, people that I thought were dead. Hell, real, actual dead people rose from the grave to hate on my ass. Like the real Don Diego de Vargas was on Facebook like, eh, your boy Reflex ganó, best DJ? No vale verga, chinga tu madre. You no good DJ, fuck you. But really, I heard it all. The first thing somebody said was, oh, Reflex won? Your boy Reflex won? I guess I'll get a DJ app on my phone and I'll win Best DJ next year. The other one was, reflex, really? Reflex? I have an index finger. I can push a play button. Why wasn't I in the running for Best DJ? And the other one just said, Felix is a pussy. And that was just my family talking. The strangers were much worse. But I was sad, and then I was like, maybe people are just trolling. And does anyone have any water, by the way? I'm not saying a joke. I'm just like, give me some water, man. I was like, people are just trolling, right? Oh, thank you so much. There's good tequila at that bar. I'll get you a new water. So I thought people are just trolling, right? And I was correct, because I went to everybody who won's page and nobody was telling them nice things. It was all trolling. And you know how I knew it was trolling? Because people were talking shit about tacos. People were talking shit about tacos. Now look at me. I know I'm biased. I never met a taco I did not love. And I've never turned down a taco. But people were literally tacoing shit about tacos. The worst comment I saw was because Felipe's Tacos one. They're like, Felipe's one. Ugh, gross. You can give her that water. They're like, ugh, gross. Felipe's one. They're like, gross. I've had better tacos in Alabama. And that pissed me off because it was a damn lie. Because nothing in Alabama is better than New Mexico. Am I right? Well, except maybe the incest. The incest is better in Alabama. But New Mexico, we already rank pretty low in the educational system. If we start competing for best incest, we're going to turn into Mississippi overnight. You know I'm right. So, people are going to hate. And it's like, it's because we're in a small town. It's not that Santa Fe people are haters. It's just that when you're in a small town, you hear the negative faster because it just spreads. If you're in a bigger city like LA, there's a lot of strangers who don't give a shit about you. So the news doesn't spread as fast, But in a little town like Santa Fe, even the most innocent competition, you'll hear some shit. You can have like the best grandma. You can have a grandma competition with the abuelitas, Oh, abuelita. Oh, my abuelita, she's so cute. She's so good. My abuelita. She goes to church 4 times a week. Not the one that beats your ass with the slipper, but the other one. That grandma, like, oh, mijo, come in. I made frijoles. I made chile. Let's sit down and eat and watch a Little House on the Prairie. The one where Charles Ingalls, the Chuck Ingalls, he has to find the girls because they got lost in the blizzard because that pendeja let him out early. Let's watch. Like, you can have a competition with those sweet asshole ladies, like a pie baking competition. And the second somebody calls a winner in that competition, like they're like, oh, best cherry pie, Dolores Martinez. Hey! The second someone announces her name, another old lady's gonna talk some shit. She's gonna be like, oh, Dolores won? Dolores? How many times does she have to take out her dentures and suck off the judges for that one? She doesn't even use real fruit. She uses canned fruit and pre-made pie crust, that slut. I told my neighbor that joke, and I told my neighbor that joke, and she didn't like it. I call her El Cucuy because she lives in our basement, only comes out at night and terrorizes the children. But I told her that joke, and she's like, Felix, you need Jesus. I was like, Jesus? I didn't even think you believed in Jesus. She's like, I don't, but I think you can benefit from that. I was like, no, Cucuy, no. Don't get me started on religion because, and just don't. Nobody get me started on religion because I look at religion like I look at a penis. It's okay to have a religion, and it's okay to have a penis. It's never okay to whip out your dick or your religion and try to touch people with it whenever the hell you want. Make sure you get consent, people, when it comes to penis or religion. So, I'd like to close out by telling anybody with a religion, please treat it like your penis and keep it to your goddamn self. On your board, reflex, everybody.
That's the best advice I've heard tonight.